The gaming market was dead thanks to Atari and ET. So how did Nintendo overcome this? Well, quite easy and very ingenious. Nintendo released the Quality Assurance Seal, ensuring every game had been tested. And this was on games, accessories, even the posters had it. Nothing went without it. And they also had celebrities endorsing games. The seal was there to ensure that every game was rigorously tested and nothing was released without Nintendo's approval. Consumer confidence was back and they were buying games. So Nintendo started capitalizing on this, releasing extra projects like the Nintendo Zapper, very popular with Duck Hunt, the infamous Super Scope. This was actually not popular at all. It was difficult, bulky, very expensive, and by the time its short life was over and it was discontinued, there was only a total of 6 games ever made for it. But they also released everybody's favorite accessory to hate. Yep, the Power Glove! Nice looking VR. You had to have 4 sensors around your TV, and even though you had all that, it still acted a little wonky. But why did everybody love the Nintendo? Easy, the game. You had the Mega Man series that came out, 1 through 6 was on Nintendo. You had Pro AM, everybody remembers skidding around the corners on this one. I got beat my fair share of times. You also had games like Contra. You had the famous Konami code that came with this, and I tell you what, look at this. I get it right on the first try. This was a total accident, by the way. And arguably one of the hardest games of all times, Ghouls and Goblins. You actually had to beat this game twice, and you had to have a special weapon that you found only in a few areas to beat the game. Very difficult. Dr. Mario. Parents loved this game. I remember playing this game with my mom all the time. We would have competitions. I really had to get good at this to beat her. And of course, let's not forget Zelda started here too. Zelda 1 and 2 were both on this system. Everybody loved Zelda 1 so much. Zelda 2 not so much because it was a side-scroller, but it still had a good fan base. And everybody remembers Super Mario Brothers. Probably a lot of people's first game ever. And thanks to Nintendo and all their quality assurance, the gaming industry was back on, and there was a lot to come. Not only from Nintendo, but the competition they just created by igniting the market.